So how do we achieve unity?
I'm glad you asked. Make my joy complete by being like-minded, having the same love, being one in spirit, and of one mind.
All right, now what?
That doesn't mean that we all look or act the same. Unity happens when we all contribute to God's mission with our individual personalities and gifts that He's given us. But do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others. So, pop quiz. What happens if you don't agree with somebody's views on a hot-button issue?
Then we slice them. No, love them. We should hear them out and try to learn from their perspective.
Right. Now, what if someone in the church is grieving and in need?
Then we slice them? No, love them. We should work together creatively to support them in practical ways.
Yes. Now, what if someone leaves the church angry or hurt?
Then we love them.
Bingo, we should hear them out and seek reconciliation and apologize if we've been wrong in any way. If the church is reduced to cutting people down and gossiping, then we've wandered from the heart of Jesus, who, being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant. Being made in human likeness and being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross.
That was poetic. Did you come up with that on your own?
Well, I'll leave that for scholars to debate, but don't miss my point here. Before Jesus was a man, he existed as the second person of the Trinity, the divine Son, in perfect harmony with the Father and Spirit, and he could have acted selfishly and exploited that position for his own benefit, but he added the painful and wearying human experience to his divinity. He became captive to this earthly journey, went through the same pains and struggles that we go through, learned our language, felt our longing, worked hard and sweat under our sun, accepted the cramps and the splinters, the loneliness and the mocking, and he followed the trail we blazed for him, straight into the mouth of death. In light of that, how dare we act like we're better than other people? How can we not look at our brothers and sisters as people for whom Jesus died? See, the playing field has been leveled, and if Jesus went to that great extent, then what does that mean for us? If we're not marked by humble service to others, can we really say that we follow this man? Therefore God exalted him to the highest place, that at the name of Jesus every knee should bow and every tongue acknowledge that Jesus Christ is Lord. He died to raise us to new life, to follow after this great King. Therefore, my dear friends, continue to work out your salvation with awe and reverence.
Wait, Paul, I thought salvation was a free gift.
It is, but God doesn't just save us so we can keep being selfish. We live up to our calling by working out what has already been given to us, and our commitment to obedience is evidence that we've truly been saved. For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill his good purpose.
You know, listening to you write, I'm thinking of all sorts of ways I can help the Philippians be more like Jesus.
You really miss them, don't you, Fro?
I do, and I know they're worried about me too.
Well, if you're still feeling okay, I think everyone would benefit from you being back with them.
Well, I am on the mend. Are you sure I didn't let everyone down?
Not at all, brother. You were sick, but you hung in there and put other people's needs ahead of your own. You and Timothy, man, I'm going to write about you as examples to the Philippians. I hope to send Timothy to you soon. I have no one else like him who will show genuine concern for your welfare. For everyone looks out for their own interests, not those of Jesus Christ. He has served me in the work of the gospel. I hope therefore to send him as soon as I see how things go with me. But I think it is necessary to send back to you Epaphroditus, my brother, co-worker, and fellow soldier, who is also your messenger, whom you sent to take care of my needs. For he longs for all of you and is distressed because you heard he was ill. Indeed, he was ill and almost died, but God had mercy on him. So then welcome him in the Lord with great joy and honor people like him, because he almost died for the work of Christ. He risked his life to make up for the help you yourselves could not give me. And that is a great example of following Jesus. Who could that be?
Oh no.